Hey guys, how's it going? We're gonna try a little something new today. Everyone does, their Let's Plays and their, just sit through with one game and beat it and talk about it. But, I want to try something a little different. I like to shake things up a bit. So, what I'm going to do, I really haven't come up with a title for it, but I'm going to take the entire Mega Man X series and complete it. We'll call it Let's Complete. I'm going to finish every 100%, X1, get the Hadouken, X2, Shoryuken, X3, Gold Chip, X4, so on and so forth, until I've completed all of Mega Man X. Now you're saying, Chris, that is a huge undertaking. How are you going to do this? Well, I have help. With me today, I've got my bro Jordan.
Hey guys, how's it going?
And we are going to tandem run the entire X series and knock this out of the park. So, without further ado, let's get this thing started while you're watching the little intro screen here. We're going to throw down some rock, paper, scissors to see who starts this off with the intro stage. Are you ready? On three, sir.
I'm ready.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Fuck.
Alright, I win, so. Alright, so I get intro stage. Let's do this. Now, I'm going to go ahead and apologize up front for some of the video quality. The way I had originally intended this, I have an HD capture card, as you can see from some of the footage on my channel, but the problem became it only records a component signal. Now, I understand that the PS2, has a component input. I've even recorded Final Fantasy X's intro in component. The problem is, where the Mega Man X collection, the games themselves switch down to 240p, and my capture card does not recognize that signal. Now, basically what I'm going to do to rectify this is, I'm not using the standard hardware, so some of the purists out there are going to get angry.
I'm sure.
That's what they do. Purists get mad, but you know what? They can shove it.
Mad, bro.
Yeah, you're mad, bro. You're getting your footage. What do you want from me? But we're going to use, I'm using SNES 9X right now to straight record the Super Nintendo footage. We'll use that for X1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to do 4, 5, and 6 with PS1 discs on the PS3. Because in the options menu, you can set the PS3 to only display in 720. Like, it doesn't have an option to go to anything else. It's a pain, but it's working. I'm doing it for the people. I'm doing it for you guys. The blood, sweat, and tears.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so, Jordan, why don't you tell the people a little bit about yourself? What gets you, what makes Jordan tick?
You made me think
Oh, God.
what makes me think?
I mean, why have you agreed to do this crazy-ass playthrough of, 20-something Mega Man games?
Well, I really do love Mega Man games, and I played them since I was a kid, so to make them interesting again, which they obviously have become very uninteresting with multiple playthroughs in my childhood years playing them. This is a way for me to kind of play the X games again with my bros and have a kind of purpose to it. You never really sat down and beat them all in succession, on video with commentary and complete them 100%. I mean, I honestly don't think I completed every one of them. I'm sure I've missed one here or there. So it would actually be nice to sit down and say, hey, I beat all the Mega Man X games 100%, all the way through. No ifs or ands or buts about it. It's definitely.
Well, badass. That's, I just like making content for the people, and the X series is, one of my favorite all-time series. There's a couple of low points. I'm not big on X2, not big on X5, but, I'll still play them. I'll still beat them, because I'm a completionist.
We share X2, but I think I like X5 a little. I don't know why I like it a lot.
X5 bugs me to no end. The armor, we'll get to that. That's a conversation we can have later down the road.
We talk about X5 and X1. We're going to talk about X5.
And I'm sure, some of you guys are sitting here thinking, why are these, morons just yammering on for nothing? But let's be fair here. All of us have played Mega Man X1. You wouldn't be here if you hadn't already played it. So we just we kind of the vile strategy, just get punched in the face until the paralyzer comes in. But we've all played X1. We know what happens. We know Vile kicks the shit out of us, and then Zero comes in and saves our asses and calls us weak. And it's at this point in time, we know what happens. And you can hear the, the sound effects and everything going on in the background, so you still get your nostalgia, you still hear the music. But I mean, what good is it for me to sit here and just like, oh, watch this important part here. You know what happens.
Chris, you need to watch this right here, dude. It's so fucking important.
For me, for us, it's not just for me. It's a tandem run now. We've got to be entertainers. We got to make sure that the people are you not entertained? I am Spartacus. Well, alright, sir. I have completed the intro stage, so I will pass the controller to you.
Do we have to do boss order? Can I do my homemade boss order?
We're going to have like a really messed up order because I'm going to stick to mine and you're going to stick to yours.
Oh, yeah. See, when I was a kid, for some reason, boss order never clicked with me. So I just kind of did them however I could do them and actually managed to beat them at that young of an age. So my boss order is, I told Chris the first time I met him, I was like, here's my boss order. And he's like, what?
Are you stupid?
You call that a boss order? I'm trying to dash. Where's my boots? Where's my boots, Chris? You played last.
You haven't got them yet. But, when it comes to boss order for all of the games, I mean, even dating back to, the NES Mega Mans, it was really just whatever you did first that worked.
And then you went from there.
I've always done, what they call boss order. Find the easiest one to take out with the Buster and then kill the rest of them with... Yeah.
I think
kill the rest of them with their, Robot Master weaknesses. But, some people have different strategies, especially when it comes to X1. I've got several friends that, play through and just, love the first X, but, all play it differently.
I think that's the fun part of that Mega Man is that, not everybody plays it differently. And it's kind of the fun part of having a bro to play games with that you played a lot as a kid, because, you sit in your room, you play it over and over, and then the person you see you play it, you don't really know what other things are out there that you're missing. Even with RE5, remember that?
Yeah.
I beat RE5 about 100,000 times.
And you didn't know that you could kill Wesker with a knife?
I was like, you stab him? I just shot him until I won. I didn't know.
See, and that, like, how I discovered that was literally just being completely out of ammo and saying, fuck it, I'm going to take Wesker with a knife. And it worked.
That trial will work too, you told me that. What?
Yep.
You and your knife.
Yeah, no doubt, right? A lot of people still don't know that the knife is Krauser's weakness. I didn't, to be honest, I didn't know until a couple years ago. Ricky's the one that told me, the guy that beat the entire game on pro mode with the knife. Well, when it's the only game you own, and
I guess you would do that.
you have to find new ways to entertain yourself.
This is gonna sound like Jordan's coming up with crazy shit, but I'm pretty sure the European version charged slower. Or I'm becoming epileptic. I swear to God.
I'm not sure what epilepsy has to do with any
of
this,
and it's
but
just a word that I figured I would throw in there instead of throwing it in.
Well, you realize that I'm not going to let little things like that slip by. Now, is there any particular reason that you take this one instead of going up top?
Going up top, I probably could go up top. Now that you mention it, that would probably be a really smart idea. But that's not something Jordan does because he can.
Oh, so you're just a moron.
I just go down there because, if 7-year-old Jordan would have thanked me a lot if he was told him to do that. He would have saved him many hours of bashing the controller against his head. I want this one.
I mean, you can't get the heart tank or the sub tank level because you need the flame upgrade to get it. But
I think it is a sub tank. Heart
yeah.
tank.
It's a heart tank. Never mind, not sub tank. I know where everything's at. I just don't know like what's It's like
I'm like that with 2, dude. I don't know. I think it's probably take 2. We haven't played it though.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to 3. If you lose the Chill Penguin, I am going to kick you in the dick.
I'm just playing with him. That's all I'm doing.
Well, don't play, because you're like already like less than half health.
Oh, that was weird. I can't even talk at this point. Myself.
God.
I live life on the edge, Chris. You know that.
You're gonna live life on the edge of my fucking foot here in a minute if you lose the Chill Penguin.
Are you gonna kick me off the Mega Man channel?
Yes, you will be officially removed. I will trade you for a 7th round draft pick.
Here we go. I wish he would just charge those things already so he get in my way. And if he jumps at me, I swear to God. Okay, well, now we're just gonna let him shoot off the wall so I can get him. This guy's boss AI is so good.
That's all he's gonna do too.
I really want to dash
because
him
you fucked with his AI.
I think I had him. Oh
yeah,
my God.
Dude, you're just gonna have to. Oh
Just
my
eat it.
God!
I had to eat it.
Oh my God! You fucking lost to Chill Penguin.
Do
Do you realize how fucking scrubby you look right now?
AI
You look
did
like
it.
you are so goddamn scrubby right now. Like seriously, like you just lost your man card.
Oh my God. Really?
Yeah, like really, you lost to Chill Penguin. This is going on the internet for the world to see. You scrubbing it up and losing to Chill Penguin.
I'll make it up to Storm Eagle. I got Storm Eagle down like nobody, which actually is my second boss. If we go by my boss, we're going.
Which we are not, because, you know, I am not going to fight Storm Eagle without Station Rainbow.
I didn't know that he was like weakening that stuff. When we played, I was like, oh, that's, here you go. That was AI's
You do realize that I'm not going to let that one die.
Yeah, you're really gonna let me die. I have a feeling for the rest of my life. You'll be like, dude, it's Chill Penguin. Watch out, he's gonna get you.
I mean, it's not like it's fucking like Bow Spider or anything like that.
Oh,
you know?
don't even get me started on that fucking spider on Sigma Stage 1. Fuck that boss. I'll let John run it to do that boss. Well, here we go. If you guys haven't figured it out, I can't do that boss. It's something, my brain just doesn't work at all on that fight. It doesn't.
You gotta watch the scrub off the controller.
Oh,
You
man.
lost the
It's bad.
Chill Penguin.
My body actually expels scrub onto the controller. There's a huge mess everywhere.
It's worse than losing to Gabby J in Super Punch Out, the very first dude you fight.
That guy can't be living.
Oh, God.
My mind's blown right now. I'm like, this is boss 6. What are you doing, Chris? You're acting for a death wish. It's not like you can't just lock him down the corner with, you know, shotgun ice or anything.
Oh, definitely not. That's an impossibility.
Which I didn't realize. I needed to Storm Eagle second. I actually make this level a whole lot harder than that.
Yeah, because it blacks out.
That's why I'm good at Mega Man. It's really hard.
No, that's why you suck at Mega Man. You lost to Chill Penguin.
Chill who?
How are we ever going to get past Overdrive Ostrich?
Lost and lost the video after. I'm not doing it right now.
Are you implying that I'm going to cut out the bad parts? Because I'm not. This is straight
That's
raw
gonna be like
upload.
an 80-minute video just on Overdrive Ostrich. Just me yelling at I don't know why I hate X2 so bad. It's because I suck at it. I haven't played it enough. I never had it as a kid.
But it looks like you suck at this one, so why do you like it?
Oh yeah, hey, the second go is still Penguin. I'll get that one time.
Oh, this. It's not that this guy's hard, he's just annoying.
Yeah, he always frustrated shit.
Yeah.
That's actually how I beat Final Fight 1 really used. It pretty much
Did you
makes,
really?
yeah, it makes me vulnerable wall or hit.
Uh-oh.
I can't help the combination. I guess the combination is just so your health being so low and you don't have any body on it.
Yeah. Oh, everyone wants to use charge shots against that guy. It doesn't do, like, any difference in damage. It's more like just it's the amount of hits, not like what power.
Didn't we find that out in X3 on that one guy?
Yep.
And we spent forever.
The dude with the drill.
Yeah, we actually did attempted a double controller and we used the emulator to do it. And one of us was shooting and one of us was moving. And we packed a large majority of that free. Yeah, that mini boss.
Tunnel Rhino.
Yeah, Tunnel Rhino. I was calling him Drill Austin for some reason, like an idiot. But, yeah, Tunnel Rhino, that mini boss man was pretty tough to do it that way. We bonded though, right? Bond experience. You kind of have to bond if you're going to beat it.
If by bonding you mean me cussing you like a sparred mule.
Jordan, you can't dash for shit. We gotta dash. So, what are your thoughts on this game?
Oh shit.
So we're talking about 1 through 6. We get 7, 8 later. So we only played the first 6 and anything else. What would you rate it?
Like my as far as like
we don't want on this game
you know, I'm torn because a lot of people consider it the best of the 8. But honestly, for that reason alone, is why I kind of like to go with 3 and 4 overall.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like 3. Like, what I like about 3 the most is like what it did different. It was the first one that you could actually play as Zero.
Even if it was,
oh shit!
You just got beat by Spartan, a boss that you didn't have. Oh, you thought I was bad. They're saying a home goer. Look at those idiots.
I guess that's what I get for trashing you so hard. Karma came full circle and kicked me right in the dick.
I thought it was discrepancy.
Oh, easy now.
No, I'm just kidding. No decking or anything. Don't punch me in the face like Spark Mandel punched you. Dude. That's not cool. Dude, he's trying to right there.
He's trying to do the Sentinel Rocket Punch.
Rocket Punch!
I told you. No.
Oh, with Sentinel.
No.
Look at his face, dude. Don't you love that? Like yawning flowers inside.
I'm dying.
I'm dying.
There you go.
Do you ever do this with Mega Man games? And this is going to make me sound really dumb, but do you ever...
Nothing that you can say is going to make you sound any more dumb than you already are.
Because I don't know if it's in 4 you can do this, but I know in 5 and 6 you can actually shoot the triangle and keep your special weapon equipped and still use the buster. So I will walk around in the coolest looking controller scheme and shoot with triangle instead.
No, and honestly, here's why. I'm not saying that I wouldn't do that, but when I play 4, 5, and 6, I never use X. I use 0.
Yeah, so you don't have a code.
Yeah.
I love 0 to death,
but and I punch in the code to get Black Armor 0. Most games it doesn't do anything. It's just for looks.
5 it does.
In 5 it does. It makes him God mode in 5. But in 4 it's just literally a color swap.
Yeah.
Palette swap.
But, well, great, Chris.
You gonna dash off and get the?
I think you had to sit to the top. You probably don't. I always go to the top. And I don't know how I found this as a kid. As an adult, I come up here and I was like, how the hell did I remember? How did I realize that was over there? The concept of going left never occurred to me when I was a kid. And I don't know how I found that. Which,
by the way, one of the armor pieces that when we get to X6, I've got to point out. Speaking of going left.
Well, I guess that's why I get to make a point of this problem. We'll keep going around and around making dumbass mistakes until nobody watches.
More or less, this it's just going to be me and you, just like clicking repeat just constantly. What's our view count up to? 2.
Keep going, bro. We got this.
YouTube caught us. They took away all our fake views. Oh.
No, a lot of movies from Mega Man X games reoccur, especially in 4, 5, and 6. But you notice, there's quite a few even one that don't come back. Like the Turtles, they're kind of like strung out to a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you want to... Well, I mean, turrets are turrets. I mean, they're going to, it's depending on who the artist is, what a turret's going to look like. But I would almost argue on the Turtles if, Rennie Turtlehead from X6. Yeah. He's just like a juiced up Maverick version.
Super turtle more or less. You got the Turtles and Super Stage 1 were part. You haven't seen shit. The reason I play X so much in 4, 5, and 6 is because I can't collect armor pieces with 0. Well, you can in 6 and 5, but it's not
Yeah, I mean, I do agree that is the downfall, that Zero did not get, armor pieces. Well, true. I mean, honestly, that's really what kind of boils down to. And then, then there's the whole, he was made by Dr. Wily and not Dr. Light. So,
those of you who didn't pay attention to any cutscenes you've ever seen ever. But they pretty much do that away in 4, and they don't really talk a whole lot more about it.
Not really.
In 5, there's a little Wily sign in the back of 5.
I like when you're fighting Zero.
This jump, for example, I just have to say this. For some reason, as a kid, this is the most complex thing for my mind to ever grasp. This.
To fail that?
That was so hard. I mean, I used to spend I would dread playing the game. I'm like, I'm going to have to get that damn helmet upgrade. It does nothing. By the way, it does. It literally useless.
Yeah,
the only thing
you
it does,
literally use it to get the upgrade in Flame Mammoth.
That's the only thing it does. This helmet upgrade, they show these blocks off, and I think they did this level before the others. And they're like, oh yeah, we're going to include all these cool super duper blocks, and you can headbutt all the time. It's going to be great. And then for some reason they forgot about them, and they didn't really put them anywhere except for Flame Mammoth stage. It looks kind of cool, but that's about it.
In the later games, the headpieces actually had a function.
Yeah.
The best one being, no, that was a chip, wasn't it? In 3, the one that recovered your health.
Yeah, my favorite one was probably, I think 4, 5, and 6 helmet upgrades are very similar, but one of them gave you actually instant special weapons.
Oh, yeah.
And that was hardcore.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
Because, I don't use special weapons because I don't want to So, and being able to use them carefree, I can use, really dumb, inefficient weapons just because.
I was curious if you were going to take that route.
I do that. I kind of like going the other way for nostalgia purposes. And one of those look like a down view there. That looks like Z's to me.
Z's? I don't know what you're looking at. Oh, those? Looks like destroyed ship part.
Oh, great. That thing looks like an E.
That's what I do. I always thought it was funny that move did not do any damage, it just pushed you.
Yeah. But hey man, when you're 7 years old like I was, whatever.
Don't touch it! It'll kill you!
Oh my god, it's like instant move to the side of the screen thing. We tried to do this when we split movement shooting up, and that time ridiculously ridiculous.
Ridiculously ridiculous. You have a very broad vocabulary,
I
sir.
do, man. My vocabulary is like 9,000.
It's over 0.9.
0.9. Zeros aren't necessary. It's all good.
That was actually a pretty slick display of
Storm
Eagle. Yeah.
My first hunter on World of Warcraft was not named Storm Eagle for no reason.
Touche. So, by the way, talking about making you sound stupid, you just fessed up that you played a Huntard in Warcraft.
Hey, you played a Shaman?
Yes, I played a Shaman. I played an Enhancement Shaman, and I was top DPS on my server. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I called that the Enhancement DPS was going to be higher.
I was too busy practicing Storm Eagle for this video years ago. Because I knew it was going to happen.
Years ago.
I knew I'd need to do Storm videos and I had to practice. You actually did my boss order. That's actually number 3 for me. We're on my
Well, it's number 3 for me as well because I have Spark Mandrill.
I actually found him a little hard to Storm Eagle. Because I kind of explored the fact that I know he's going to block that. I don't know why, and I always loved the back from 7 because the 2 Mega Man games I played at first was 7 and X1, and it blew my mind to see a back in his hand.
Well, the cool thing about him is you can farm him for free, guys. He has it's a really high percentile. It's ridiculous. You can literally just sit here and get your full stockade of 9 lives. I'm not gonna do that. This is
But I actually always use. What level do you use to do all your stuff? Other than the very, very last one. Is this one you use? Is this one I use? I've already done this script.
You know, honestly, I don't. I'm gonna sound elitist as hell right here, but I don't use sub tanks literally until Sigma. So
I do sometimes.
Because you don't, like, contrary to popular belief, you don't have to have full sub tanks to get the Hadouken. You just have to have everything.
I always thought that's the way it was. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, even if you go on the internet, a lot of places still have it posted that that's what you gotta do, and you don't.
I was really expecting your help on this thing. I was like, Chris is wrong, broken.
I mean, well, that's, most of the reason why I grabbed the PAL version of the ROM was because... I forgot.
This is the stage, Chris. Oh, that's what it does. The helm upgrade gives you those two, what are they called?
Life up thingies.
Life up, health up, things that keep you from dying.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
You do the stage correctly. I just kind of like headbutt everything with my shiny helmet and see if it works. It doesn't. I usually get it all right. Take through this part halfway through.
Oh, I hate this part coming up where I'm going to try and get the heart container, like, my first time through here. Which means I would have to mash.
I would mash it for you, but I know you won't let me.
Nope.
You're like, if I can't mash it, nobody's going to mash it. I was always...
I will challenge you to Mario Party to see who is the more appropriate masher.
I don't know, man. I've got a lot of fucking bandanas and that's the pure test.
Yeah, that is the real test.
I
don't know, and seriously, dude, check out a video sometime. These people have uploaded videos of how to do it on European Extreme. It's ridiculous. You almost have to mod your controller to be able to survive. Or I'm talking about Sons of Liberty.
Yeah. Well, at first I did a similar. I was like, what the fuck is European Extreme? What copy of the game do you have?
European Extreme mode on Sons of Liberty is just to be able to do that, you've got to be godlike with your square mashing. I'm not sure if going up here at this point in time counts towards the Hadouken, but...
Remember, I think the PS2 collection said it on the fourth time. So
maybe.
I'm pretty sure, so we'll remember that, if it happens on the third time, we're going to call that one. I always try to jump out of that home ceiling. Every fucking time I can hit. I tried it over and over, and I was obsessed with the fact that there might be something up there.
God, I'm getting wrecked.
Maybe I should have used the retro. It seems to be rather effective.
Yeah, he always fires one shot. Oh, god damn it.
I didn't see that.
Of course you didn't. Why are we dying on these bosses? We talked about how easy this game was and how we're just gonna face roll it.
Honestly, if you and me sat down here with no mic and just really got into it, it probably wouldn't be that.
You think that's what it is? We're cracking under the Dude, I played a final round.
Are we gonna post some Evo footage on your channel?
It'll have to be later. It's one of the clauses that we have to sign because, Evo releases a DVD. We can't, match footage and, stuff, things like that. Yeah, we're on, for the first, I think it's 3 or 4 months, we're not allowed to upload any home footage to we can keep it for our personal records, but we just can't upload it anywhere because they sell the Evo DVD.
And if we would jeopardize that,
yeah, it would just be a whole big mess. And I support the fighting game community 110%, so I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna damage that.
Yeah, that's great.
Especially the biggest tournament in the world, I'm not gonna fuck that up.
You could be placed second. They told you couldn't come back.
Ugh.
No, I'd be an asshole and a half.
Well, there you go, sir. mammoth, really.
I'm sorry, I know. The reason, if you haven't noticed, Chris, with the exception, and that's because I was too young to realize this, I kind of go for the legs first. I go for the helm second, and then.
Oh, so you go to complete the armor set.
Except for some dumb reason, and this doesn't make no sense to anyone out there. I saved the chest piece for last because for some reason I feel like the King Chameleon is the hardest boss, and I intentionally do him last and give him that respect because he is the last.
If you do him legit and like don't use Boomer Kalanger's weapon, he can be pretty.
I think he is difficult, and sometimes you can fuck this up.
And you just did.
You're kidding me, right?
Nope.
What can I do? Is there anything I can do?
Well, let me see it.
Maybe you can.
Maybe I can pull this off.
Holy shit! Pause. That's sexy. Just keep mashing. It works. It works eventually. I know. You won't think it doesn't.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh God.
Oh, man, that
Told you I could do some crazy shit.
was, Dr. Wright is proud.
Dr. Wright.
Dr. Wright is proud. I'm sorry, anyone who wanted to read that text. I'm censoring that text from you.
He was just saying, dude, that was fucking sick. I can't believe you.
In a couple of levels, I'm gonna have a just like Rio. We used to do this.
Pink.
I thought that was the coolest shit ever. I'm not gonna lie. And until I played 2 and 3, and I was like, the beams do what? They're like so going together and sexy.
I just like that it, does a full circle around you. If anyone's behind you, they also get hit.
Yeah,
I love how many enemies in Mega Man are ripped straight out of Mario Brothers.
it's kind of sad, really. Yeah, I didn't realize that. You told me it's like that. Obviously,
That's a Hammer Brothers.
Yeah.
He's just tossing a pickaxe instead.
hammer, it's a pickaxe.
Pickaxe, bro. No.
Great.
Nice. That worked. Are you really gonna waste time with that?
Why not? I mean, hey, what's wrong with it? Oh wow, that's the insane. I mean, maybe it does, maybe it does. Wait for it. Okay, that was a little cool. At first I was like, why did I used to do this? It's going straight down, and then all of a sudden.
Have you ever done this place before, Chill Penguin?
Yeah.
With where all the lava's out.
Before my boss was and I almost kind of wanted to do it that way. See it
One last time, like you're never going to play this again. I swear to God, if you make a half-assed attempt at Arnold one more time, I'm going to punch
I didn't know
you.
I did. Did I do it on accident?
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry. That's the thing, dude. At work, I do it all the fucking time. I get tired of making pizza all day. Eventually, I gotta do something. And everybody at work apparently never heard anyone do a home impression before. They think it's shit. They think it's the best impression ever. I'm like, I'm pissing my jack. Well, I can't. I'm screwed. They know I'm a phony. I actually won't let Jack do the impression around me anymore because that's before my self-esteem.
If that lowers your self-esteem, you have issues. Are you going to use this weakness?
Why the hell would I do that? I did when I was 7. I'm not going to do now. Now that I'm 20. 13 years later, Jordan's learned nothing about Mega Man.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Man, what's up with Mega Man Flatback? There's like a bunch of bosses up the series that make it flatback. It's cramp. You know, I think this is kind of pissing me off. kind of pissed
Pissy?
poor. It's kind of pissed poor on their design part. That, I mean, maybe it's just the way I do them or the way you do them that makes them not do it. But he rarely ever sets those wool slips on fire. They might not even exist. The wool slips do nothing. They just lay there and don't get set on fire. Like, you pretty much have to make them.
He uses the flame more, like, if you cut his nose off, which I always do just for the comedy of it. Use Boomer Kawanger's weapon, you hit him 3 times, his nose comes off.
Which is the interesting thing about this game, and I don't know if it's in the others, but it's that they have a weakness, and then they have like an additional weakness or something like that.
Yeah.
It's
The only other one that I know right offhand is Wire Sponge. If you beat him using Overdrive Ostrich's weapon, he splits in half.
That's kind of cool.
You watch him like slide instead of just going to the explosion.
It's rather interesting. Oh, wait, you forgot about Orange Octopus.
Yeah, Octopus's arms come off, but I meant outside of this game.
Sorry.
I'm actually gonna go back to Children when now we have Flame and go ahead and grab that. Knock that out. This won't count for my stage.
You know, I was wondering, maybe it's in the book text. You were reading that description on how to get the Shoryuken. And it called them bone bat cheese ovens. How does they get the name from that? Like, how does anyone other than Capcom know the names of these enemies once they're listed? Are they in the credits?
They're in the credits.
Oh, I was going to say, maybe they're in the credits. I remember that in a couple of the games.
Yeah. In the credits, and might even have like a mention in the instruction manual. I don't know. It's been so long since I just have the cartridge anymore because I'm a stupid kid and just threw away all my boxes.
Yeah, me too, dude. I'd kill to have the original Megaman X.
Yeah. I would kill to have all my old boxes back, but I threw every fucking one of them away.
I don't even remember the boxes.
These boxes are stupid. I just want the game inside. Little did I know that, years down the road, I'd be like paying
$30 for the damn box and stick it in it.
Pay more for the box, an empty box now than I did for the full game back then.
Why is it down
Down in Rose where?
on that pole back there that keeps you from going back with There's another one here that keeps you going forward with you. Right there.
Oh. I have no idea, to be honest with you.
There's safety air. Is there anything else to do?
Nothing that we can do, like, right now. Because we gotta have Quanger's weapon to get that. But, I guess I'll go ahead and take on Launch Octopus.
I'm gonna try my hand, but I just looked at the screen. It looks like I'm gonna be doing... What's that spider's name? I call him Mecha Spider.
The credits call him like Bow Spider, Boss Spider, however you want to pronounce it. It's B.O. Spider. Body Odor Spider.
Body Odor Spider.
No, I'm not letting you take a crack at it. Even if it's your stage, I'm relieving the control out of your hands because I have seen...
Okay, well in that case then I get the guy with the big open mouth. What's that enemy?
The big open mouth.
You know what I'm talking about. Who had that in it? I don't know. It's the one that's like a big tank with that has that mouth.
Oh, D-Rex.
D-Rex, yeah. Once again, I usually just, put my head down and start dashing and jumping until I get to the end of this. And hope I don't have enough health left over.
Straight up missed. You know what? I'm gonna use this. Why was it? It does, and if you drill it right, you can keep the, Yep.
I hated those things as a kid. It would actually, I would have like panic attacks when I would eat them. Like, oh god, what do I do? What can't I get that space? I would freak out.
Well, I mean, if Mario, growing up playing Mario taught me anything, the big fish that eats you is ticket to death. You never, wanted to mess with it.
That's why I like Mega Man so much. There's a few things that you can do.
Spikes.
You know what they are, yeah.
Spikes. All day or a day.
Well, what, you use the flame weapon up here like I do, or you just... Blow
I'd never thought of that. I'll do it now. Damn, that was fast.
Yeah, pretty well.
A lot less damage that way.
Really, for my friends out. Holy crap. They can touch these things too. I didn't realize.
To this day, I still find fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
Just jump on the back of this beast.
It's really neat.
Pelt him in the back of the head.
Have you died to that before? Falling and not being able to move fast enough?
Yep.
Yeah, I've died that way many times.
I'd say many people have.
I hope so.
For the, once upon a time ago, before I realized that there was a heart, container in every stage, I thought that was, that meant I was done. The health and ammo were the same size. So it just makes sense.
Yeah.
But it actually, the health...
In every other game, that's the way it is. For some reason in this game,
the health goes a little further.
I don't know. It's almost like a pet peeve of mine. I don't want to get any more health things. I don't want it to be uneven.
But where that got me in trouble was trying to get the Hadouken, because I thought I had all weapons. So I literally went through 9 lives of jumping off of the stage. Got a game over, and I was like, okay, they were full of crap. It's like,
because it kind of sounds like a bullshit story, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, it really
does. It sounds like one of those stories you tell that 6th grade kid that... Hey,
well, and, Capcom stories were... Capcom stories. Capcom games were full of that. I mean, even just, Street Fighter to fight Shenlong, all over a translation error where if you lost to Ryu, he would say you must defeat Shenlong in order to stand a chance. And it was just a bad translation error because it was supposed to say Shoryuken. You're supposed to beat my Dragon Punch in order to beat me. So everyone was like, oh my god, secret character Shenlong, gotta fight him. But that's where Capcom got the idea of what, another move that I always thought was really cool on Capcom is that became such a buzz that he later actually became a character in the game.
That's what's cool about Capcom.
I mean, they changed his name, they changed it to Goken, but his story remains the same. He's Ryu's master, Ryu and Ken's teacher.
The master of
kind of, except not as lecherous as Roshi.
I find that whenever you cut this guy's arms off, it becomes harder. Because I find the tornado thing really fun. And I find the mission extremely hard. They're everywhere. Like, how do you not get hit?
Literally, if it weren't for having as much health as I do when I come to this part of the game, I would probably never be able to beat him because I don't avoid the missiles. I literally just,
do a face first with him.
Yeah, get kicked in the face and just do more damage than him. Old Warcraft strategies. As long as I'm doing more damage than the boss, I can live.
Homing torpedo, folks. That is right.
Yeah, homing torpedo.
Homing torpedo.
Gotta love that.
It's up here too, isn't it? Launch octopus. Hi, attack forming.
Oh, okay, it is torpedo, but it's definitely forming torpedo.
Wow.
Yay, comp cap.
This is actually probably from my favorite music and stage. It's actually this is my favorite stage from this game.
Well, it's definitely unique for a Mega Man stage, well, like an X stage, anyways. Like, it's more reminiscent of the first Mega Man, because they did a lot of like vertical stages, like Cutman and things like that. After
that, though, it pretty much died out, except for like the levels, like I think Flash Man, where you had the beams and they bring it back in X-Files.
That would be Quick Man.
Quick Man, yeah. I mean, somebody had something to do with being fast.
Yeah. that stage is just straight ass. There's
But,
no other
one
way
thing
to
I
describe
do
it.
hate about X5, and we've already decided, you don't like it. I kind of do like it a little. They rip a lot of shit off of their own games, and they, not that they don't anyway. But I mean, it's more
Because
prevalent.
Capcom has never reused anything.
It's so prevalent. And, for example, look at the weapon that Zero gets from the ice boss next to him.
Yeah,
That's unique. That's the first time you see that from Zero.
yeah, they just reused
And they
it.
just changed the style.
Yeah,
They did the same thing with the uppercut. It's more or less a Shoryuken, honestly.
Yeah.
Because he's copying Shoryuken, which is copied from Ryu again. But they just changed it away.
if you would do a full pink shot, it would take those out.
But they literally copied that. And then I think the very first Zero virus stage, that's basically the same idea as in, I think, with the thief.
Oh, yeah. Quick Man stage.
Which is also from Turbo Man in Mega Man 7. Like that. And then
Well, like even the
boss
boss is Devil Man.
And then what's the next boss?
D-Rex, isn't it?
No, it's Ragnar.
Oh, the Ragnar Bando, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, and if you're lazy to aim my shot, so the homing capability of homing torpedo.
Well, and then on top of reusing, they even reused one of the songs.
Isn't it Bubble Man or Bubble Crab?
Yeah, Bubble Crab's music from 2 they reused for Duff McWhalen.
I didn't play 2, so I'll play 2.
One of my favorite stage themes, like through all of them. Well, I mean, besides Blizzard Wolf Wings,
Yeah,
that. But one of my favorite themes has got to be Crystal Snails.
I like it. You got that different way, don't you?
No, I don't think there's any other way
I
that
thought
you
you
can.
did it with the boomerang. I never thought of boomerang.
Oh hell! I wonder if the boomerang works.
I never thought of it. I did it that way because I was always like, I gotta I didn't think it was an I'm hoping there's some kid at home watching. He did what with Joe Penguin's weapon? Disney fans.
Because a kid that is still going to use W's in all of his sentences is going to be watching a video on YouTube of a game released in '93.
Oh yeah.
Let's be realistic here. You might want to E-tank it.
I'm gonna E-tank it.
E-tank
If you
it.
can die on Spark Manager, I can die on this guy. Come on.
Dude, E-tank it.
Okay, I'll E-tank. I want to do it. So I did it. And wait a minute.
What?
I swear to God, these moves are in the wrong fucking order. I know we're playing the PAL version, but I don't
It's
know.
no
No,
different.
Jordan's just retarded.
You're just an idiot.
I swear to God, it's going to be.
You want so bad for there to be something different that your brain is perceiving all of these irrational.
I swear this boss was green, not red.
They changed the colors, they changed the names, changed the frame rate.
Damn European, please.
It's the same damn. And double shooting's not accomplished.
Oh yeah, it throws him off. I don't think it's so cool.
You're so useless
Yeah,
They're literally taking out Boomerang Wangers in battle. They're really good for it.
they're so weak. The good thing is you have plenty of ammo though. I think it's 2 shots per bar.
Yeah.
I want this game done in high def just so I can have more, clarification on how many little bars I have. It's easy to tell.
I would like it done in high def simply so I can use my freaking capture card instead of
That
an
would be
emulator.
nice. That would be nice. I would love to see the 4, 5, and 6 in high def. That would actually make me a very happy man.
Same deal as last time when you blast something. They'll knock out the Sting Chameleon. And then I guess you can do Hadoken. You know the process. It's not hard.
Do I have to do it like it is?
Yes, you have to go through the entire game without getting it. We're actually fucked. You can't even get it.
I never can find the right high where it's going down. Well, actually, I didn't lose the time for much. Actually, I spent quite a bit of time. Jump a little bit. Jump a lot. Jump a whole lot.
Yeah, it's for me. It's always just kind of been luck. Get it to arc downwards. Arc down. There we go. Oh, if there's someone out there that totally knows an easier way to do that, please comment. I don't care if you ridicule me. Go nuts. I would just like to know an easier way of doing it.
That would actually be. It would make me feel better about the game. You know, we completed it as far as we know, and then to get input from other people on the mistakes we make, I kind of feel like I can rest assured this is done.
Like you dying on Chill Penguin?
Yeah, it's like, how do you not die on Chill Penguin?
Oh,
I love the way this stage looked in Maverick Hunter X. Hey, do we have to play that game too? Is it necessary?
It's
Give me the Vile section.
playing through with Vile, yeah, but the problem, actually no, I might be able to swing them because I mean I do have the game and I do have the PSP. I would have to use I've got component cables as well, so in theory it should work. You know, if it actually outputs a component signal, then my cap card will, you know.
What kind of cool pieces of reverse rolls I can start first and then switch on.
What I thought you were going to ask about was the Mega Man Extreme games, which I do want to do those.
If Maverick Hunter X counts, those have to count. Maverick Hunter X is more relevant to this.
Yeah.
Those are
Well, I mean, the armor and shit's all in different places, which threw me off and ruined my childhood.
I kind of pissed you off.
Well, I mean, I appreciate it because it was a fresh thing. You know what was the best thing about the Maverick Hunter X though is the fucking movie you unlocked for beating it. That was epic.
That clarified so much. What? Yeah, because you always knew from the beginning of X4 that Sigma was a good guy.
Yeah.
And then, but I mean, in that movie, X4 was a good guy. But as far as you can play the game, you know, this is the earliest it gets. Sigma was a bad guy right from the beginning.
Yep.
So it was kind of cool to see Rock before he was a bad guy. Just to see some cool Mega Man Zero shit going on.
Now refresh me. I mean, like, what was the thing that kind of like made him go Maverick?
I don't really remember. Honestly, I don't know if it was kind of like a Vegeta complex or what it was, but we should probably look that up.
That's kind of what, you know, I thought it was because, I mean, he got his ass kicked by Zero, you know, who was Maverick at the time. It was like when Zero had first got awakened.
Yeah, Zero whooped his ass.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't really go that far, but I mean, it was a good match. Yeah, but, you know, Zero came out on top. Well,
Sigma can't come out on top, but I mean,
yeah, well,
Zero's
when he's
laughing at him while he's beating him to death, more or less.
Yeah, then, you know, Sigma destroyed the power crystal in Zero's head.
Which is, it's not broken anymore. I guess they fixed that. They need to make a Mega Man 0.5 to show that, you know.
I mean, there's a lot of rooms left still for them to work.
The problem is it doesn't really matter what's missing from the story. If they don't think they're going to sell the game, they're not going to make anything. It's unfortunate that that's the way it works, but I understand. These games take money from me, but they don't make any money. You're just losing money on them. I don't think that's why you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Doing the childhood isn't enough for you to, you know, spend thousands and thousands of dollars, or millions maybe, on the budget on this game.
It depends on the game, honestly.
When you were a kid, did you ever skip that boss and come back here to look at his home? I would do that.
Wait, like what? As the rocks fall and shit?
I would
Oh yeah, all the time.
Dude, you did
And
that
if I ever had to come back through here, I always did that because I hate fighting that stupid robot.
Me too. It's kind of like Little Big Planet syndrome for me. Our little pathways to that. I do that in X2 as well. On the
Ice stage.
It's kind of hard with Zero sometimes. You certain levels of X.
Well, you know, like I said, I never use X, so I just like jump slash and take out everything. That little spinning crescent blade.
Don't get me wrong, I love Zero.
Made famous by Marvel Capcom.
Yeah. Dude, I'm surprised. If they hadn't fucked the spinning attack you could get from, I think it's Slash or Crescent Grizzly Slash Grizzly.
It would be Grizzly Slash.
Grizzly Slash, sorry. But that's him, the mushrooms and boy gives it. And if they didn't do that Marvel, that's the only thing I use ever when I play Zero. You know, stop there.
Jump and attack, jump and attack.
Jump and shoot, jump and shoot. Yeah.
Quoting Ego Raptor.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ego Raptor. But I really love your videos.
Straight up, yeah, guys. Definitely, I mean, everyone at this point knows who Ego Raptor is, but if you don't, just do a quick YouTube search for Ego Raptor. You can thank me later.
And then you will be at home saying, jump and shoot.
I mean, especially like everyone always wants to quote his, you know, like awesome reach and, you know, Metal Gear Awesome and things like that. But literally, like, watch his legit videos. Watch, you know, Sequelitis. You know, watch those. You can tell that. I mean, he's a very intelligent individual.
When he played Mega Man X1 and like explained how it taught you how to play, I was like, whoa. Mega Man. God, my mind was blown. I was like, they do teach you how to play Mega Man X by just playing the game. What the fuck is that? I actually made my wife watch that video. Like, I made her sit down and watch it. She was not happy about it, but I made her watch it anyway.
Ex-wife.
Yeah, sorry, ex-wife. I made her watch it. And she was not freaking happy, but I was like, you will show respect. You will watch this video and like it. But, I'm so glad you...
Mrs. Puff. Oh, SpongeBob. Why?
That's me, but... I think you pretty good Mrs. Puff impression, dude. I'm holding the controller in this scene. I love this scene. Because it's like not quite not time yet, but it's close.
Hadouken, you moron! Awesome. Well, I get to go back and do that after this stage.
I didn't.
I'm gonna slap you.
I'm so sorry. Like I
lean over here to the mic. Lean over here to the mic. I mean, the folks at home gotta hear it.
Oh, that was not fun. I have Hadouken. I'm just not gonna do it. That was edited out.
No, there's no editing. There is no editing. You speak as though I have editing software. I'm One Take Willie, you know that.
Hey, you could afford Sony Vegas for that.
I do have Sony Vegas. I mean, what?
But in all seriousness, we do not need to tell them. She'll pay with that.
Well, that's a lot, because clearly I have to edit this video.
Oh, you know what I mean. We don't edit things out that are embarrassing.
Dude, it's completely, like, uncompressed full frames. This thing's gonna be, like, 20,000 gigabytes. I'm gonna have to go through and
a capture card, because we fucking don't have space.
Well, that's why I have a terabyte external hard drive.
Can you imagine doing Metal Gear Solid? How lengthy that would be?
Jesus Christ. A straight long play of Metal... I'll top that. Metal Gear Solid 4. Can you imagine how much of it's...
I mean, not jumping in this. Hey Chris, I'm gonna dash.
For the same reason you lost the Shield Penguin. Hey, I didn't lose.
You didn't?
No. I cut that out. It didn't happen.
If you cut that out, I swear to God, I will.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna wreck your baby when you have it. About 15 years down the road, 5 years down the road, you have a kid.
15, 5, 12.
Whatever.
Next week.
I'm gonna beat him with a big metal pop. Like, this is for your father. He edited that shit out of that video. Hang out on you.
I'm deeply hurt. You could harm my children.
You.
It's like, I'm just going to leave that there.
I'm gonna leave that there on the ground. Well, I remember you from like 40 minutes ago.
45 minutes ago.
I have come back, and I'm way fucking more stronger now. I've been grinding in Crystalline Forest.
0 score in 45 minutes ago. Vile kicked your ass.
No, I can't just let him win.
He stopped the Civil War with his beer and he's back to kick your ass.
Alright, we're gonna
Just take the death before I unplug the controller.
They're gonna get us.
I'm going to...
Okay, I'll take the death. I'll take the death. I'm just like... Oh, my face.
That's something that what really like mind fucked me in Nevercunner X is that you had to do like enough damage to him. You didn't just take the death. You actually had to damage him to the point where
I call bullshit. If you shoot him that many times with a spitball, he's gonna die. Literally matter of how the blast. I shot him a good amount.
and I'm not really sure why Zero had to, detonate.
Yeah. It's like...
I think Zero was just suicidal, honestly.
I think he was. He is suicidal. He was crashing airplanes into continents.
Dude, I didn't really piece that together. Think about it. Detonates himself here.
In Marvel, he has low health and intentionally gets in people's faces.
X3, he died. I mean, if you do the beam saber, he dives in the way of the mosquito, killing himself.
In 2, he kills his own version of himself.
He kills himself, quote unquote. X5, he crashes the spaceship into the thingamabob. Spoiler alert.
In 6, he tries to fight Ultimate Armor X, who also has a saber in his hand. That's a death wish. And in Marvel, he has...
Which, by the way, where did he get a second saber from? Did he just have those stashed away? I thought that was like something important.
Well, he has that cool one. I don't know if you call it cool in 6. It's different. So I guess, I don't know. Maybe he created it.
I don't know if you remember or not, but his weakness is... no, it's the...
Yeah, roll.
No, it's not. It's electric.
Oh, okay. I think it's... Oh, I swear to God. I'm gonna see how much damage this does. Like, it does a lot of damage. But, is it electric up too? Well, damn. You want something every day?
I find it easier to hit him with electric than rolling shield.
I think the roll does more damage. This is hard. Your rolling shield. Like you go over grenades.
Yeah. Stop. Roll it off the pant leg, off the shoe.
His boots are kind of curved like that, and I actually told him how he does it. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Kill it with fire!
Why does he look like in this picture a 16-bit version of some kid in my third grade class?
I can't remember that far back. You make me feel old. Any particular reason you're dashing back and forth?
I don't know. It's just neat. You showed me this, by the way, and I was like amazed. I was like, you can do what? Where?
What?
Who's giving you stuff to get that information?
What is this? I don't even...
Oh, you let me have one attempt at the fucking...
No.
Mecha Freezer Spider. He's Mecha Freezer Spider from now on.
No, you get no attempts at the spider because we've tried this before. I've watched you fight the spider.
I used to beat him when I was a kid, so I know it's in there somewhere. Somewhere in my body, there's the ability to fight that damn spider and fight him good.
I do it real good, boss. I do it real good. Well, I should take him out, boss. I do it real good. Oh, is your weapon dead?
It's my weapon, bro.
You didn't know shit.
It's all that homing capability.
Homosexual. I was just gonna E-tank it, honestly. Well, yeah, I was gonna say.
My jackass will like headbutt that.
Yep. I was like, I have a midway room that I can.
One of those. This is what that's done.
And look, it's already full. Yep, up to me. Entertain the people, because I'm going to have to focus up.
Alright, you got this. I'll take the boss in the next one. Let's go.
I'm about to tell you to entertain the people. What's the first thing you do? Silence.
Silence. Oh, I figured, you know. They might like it.
Maybe that might be the
Maybe
best.
that might
The
just
best
be-
entertainment might just be for us to shut the hell up.
That's probably right. I can understand how the boss works, but for some reason, my body does. Like my hands are like. Just
That's what you're saying is your heart is telling you no,
Yeah.
but your body
It's
is telling you yes.
Oh yeah.
It's okay, Jordan. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Okay, good. I hope you don't. Cause she sure did.
Oh Lord. Oh shit.
See, that's what happens to me every time. It's that repeated over and over. Because technically, he could have hit you more. And this reminds me a lot of Will Spider. Which they probably ripped the Will Spider style a lot from this, I guess.
I think it's weird that he just now like shot spiders at me.
Yeah, it's like maybe he like likes you more than he does. No, he doesn't think you're worthy of his spiders. He only saves them to people like
He should
yeah,
have.
he should.
He should have rethought that.
Yeah, 'cause he's pretty fucking dead.
Oh yeah. It is up to me. I just did the boss.
Man, I don't know how I got shafted with Sigma Stage 3.
You don't like anything about that stage. You hate the boss. You hate the music.
I hate the music really bad. I hate the...
Oh, that reminds me. There's a video that I need to show you. Donnie linked it to me, and it's like all of the reuse. I mean, Mega Man's the biggest culprit of it. For like reusing of copyrighted music, just like redone.
Oh, Mega Man is cool for that. For particularly Mega Man X3.
Yeah, everyone goes to the Mama Shell example from Neon Tiger stage, but there's even more.
You kidding me?
Sigma Stage 3, I believe, it was one of them.
Dude, this is gonna sound really fucking good. But I have to tell you,
non-loss.
when I was in elementary school, and anybody that was in elementary school will tell you, we had to sing.
How do you remember elementary school? I just gotta throw it
I didn't
out
smoke
there.
weed when I was in elementary school like you did.
Hey now.
But anyway, we had this song we had to sing. We had like music class. And they made us play recorders.
Well, everyone, everyone had that
It
music.
was called It's My Journey. It was this dumbass fucking song. I freaking hated it. But it sounds a whole lot like, if not the exact same thing as one of the songs from Mega Man X4. Or Mega Man 4. Sorry, I recommend it. It's pretty much the exact same. Yeah, but I think that's actually really funny. Another thing actually is funny.
What was the point of that story?
Well, I mean, I was saying.
Cool story, bro. Tell it again.
Okay, I will. So when I was in elementary school, my first Fast and Furious video. Not this shit again.
Dear God.
I'm already bro in real life for the exact same reason. Now he's on YouTube telling these long ass boring fucking stories to everybody. He can't get away.
Well, it was a lot of songs. There was a couple of late 80s, early 90s R&B and stuff like that.
Why would they copy that?
Not as easily recognized.
Yeah.
Like I know Chrono Trigger did one of them. I can't remember what it was, and I want to think that Chrono Trigger's rip-off song was Rick Astley. The Rick Roll song. So like they were rickrolling people before, way before.
Well, I think our generation is big on the rickroll thing, and our generation would have played that game, so maybe it was embedded into our brain.
Hey, there's a theory. What if the originator from that was just like a really big Chrono Trigger fan? And I'm gonna be completely honest. This is like, I'm a huge RPG nut. I have a Final Fantasy tattoo on my arm.
He does. I'm looking at it right now.
It's a hybrid of Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy 13. I'm a huge RPG nut, and I get crucified for this statement, but I cannot stand Chrono Trigger.
I played it for a while when my last subscription was out, and I had a play on the game, and I really, really enjoyed it. But,
you know, here's the thing, like, part of, you know, this is just one of those, you gotta look past me. I understand that this is a stupid reason to not like
you
a
try
game.
something for me? The next time that thing happens?
Next time what thing happens?
Yeah, you have to find that thing again. Charge up your thing really and give you that. Oh, I'm wondering if you can go through. Or,
I'm sure you can, but sure.
you're
I'll
sure
do
you
it.
can?
I see what you did there.
Sure.
Oh,
Sorry to interrupt you.
but one of the reasons that I dislike it and the Dragon Quest series is honestly because of Akira Toriyama's art style. When I see those characters, I'm so, you know,
Oh my.
I'm so used to Dragon Ball.
He does do those, don't he? I don't wonder.
Have you not pieced that together? The main character is fucking Trunks. I mean,
In
it's
what game?
Chrono Trigger. I mean, it's
The-
it's the same. Akira Toriyama does the artwork.
Guys, I gotta go play this.
And I'm so used to seeing these characters as Dragon Ball characters, to see them drawn exactly the same, it's like, this is incorrect. You know, that's not Goku. I mean, you
I
know.
just go Super Saiyan. One hit the guy. What is this? Why am I having turn-based crap?
And I understand that is a very stupid reason to dislike a game, but I mean, I have friends that refuse to play Elder Scrolls Oblivion because when they go into conversation, it zooms in on the face and it bugs me.
Oh my god, who's that?
That'd be Justin. I'm not gonna put his last name on the internet.
Sorry. So I know him.
Maybe.
Are you gonna do my super sexy thing?
Oh, wait, yeah.
Just like that. Yeah. You keep charging me.
Come on.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's what I was
It,
I don't know why I got with this. I thought you the coolest shit ever. Wasn't that cool, but you can scratch that.
you're welcome. I think. Very well. You're very lucky.
So
Hadouken!
that doesn't count.
Yep, yep,
I give you a special present.
yep, I give you a special present.
Can you not speak correctly? I'm caveman. I give you a present.
Here, present.
Give you a present.
Shoot
Respect.
fireball.
There you go. Now, if you could get Tatsumaki, I probably wouldn't use it.
You know, that's what makes me sad, is that they stopped doing that before. I mean, Ryu has 3 moves.
The third game should have been the third movie.
I mean, I'm not gonna deny that the golden chip was fucking cool.
It's cool as shit, but it should allow you to do Tatsumaki. That's what it should teach you.
It should have. The golden chip should have given you Tatsumaki.
I love this. Is one of my favorite stages. Sadly, I know I said the other one, but that's what it probably is.
Every stage ever is my favorite stage. Jordan's favorite stage is the one he's currently on.
Currently, the one I'm looking at right now is my favorite portion.
But you're not playing.
I'm looking.
Close your eyes. Now what's your favorite stage?
I don't know, man. It's really inside.
I love that you actually like closed your eyes, like, you know, people would be able to see you closing your
Well,
eyes.
man, I don't want to lie to people. Get down.
A dick that was to chill
Those
penguins.
look like boots to me in the corner. I've always said that. I'm like, what are those humongous boots doing there? And you know what really pissed me off? I didn't realize until I got older. I'm like, there's no way in hell I can ever use a special weapon against chill penguins. Until I fight him here because he's the first one to die. I think I probably beat this game a couple times and not realize why I was his weakness. I mean, it's obvious if you think about it. I don't know
Well,
if it's
yeah.
obvious, but I mean, I never really did it.
It honestly doesn't save a great deal of time.
No, because just the way he works. He's like the opposite of Spark Man.
Yeah, I mean, he goes into a complete invulnerability state, and then usually, usually he dashes like immediately afterwards. He's not this time.
For some reason. I would love to take apart and see the how because sometimes they fall from deception. They're really patternistic. And other times they're.
Well, it might be, also a difference in playing the version.
There's no difference. that I understand that definitely could be something that's different. I get the business thing, but I always thought the dash distance was slightly different.
Well, now in the collection, there are some differences and there are some issues because what a lot of people don't know, and you might not even know this, is Capcom didn't actually. Oh shit! I'm about to blow up. Capcom didn't actually do the Megaman X collection. It was outsourced to a little no-name developer that did it, and that's why there's a lot of problems. One of the reasons I'm kind of glad that it kind of worked out the way it is, and we're going to be playing the disc version of X4, is because of Slash Beast. Slash Beast is incredibly broken in the Mega Man X collection.
Really bad. I'm glad you did that. You said that word incredibly broken. So I'd be terrible at
Yeah, because he will just sit there and growl for three. He growls 3 times, whereas in on the actual, against Zero, it's.
Wow, you put up the slash take a slash in the face boost.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I think it was dumb shit.
I almost don't like using Stinking Winds there because that's the boss weakness. I mean, not that Ragnaband is that difficult, but it's the principle of the matter. Damn it, Jordan, I'm a gamer, not a doctor. I believe that's Star Trek. I'm not entirely sure.
Most of my friends are really nerdy just like I am. They're like, you ever watch Star Wars? Or Star Trek or anything?
Nah, see, I'm a huge Star Wars fanatic. I mean, tried and true Star Wars freak. I can't stand Star Trek.
I think I might like it, honestly. It's kind of one of those things that I think that I would watch an entire season.
Star Wars you would like. I would
like the epic rap battle going. Is Robot nuts? And I still don't think he's crazy. Is he a robot?
Who are you talking about?
Darth Vader in the epic rap battle. And I'm pretty sure they wouldn't lie to me. They don't lie to me yet. They're like,
he's
stuck on these. And there's a pause. Robot nuts.
To quote Obi-Wan Kenobi, he's more machine now than man.
Aha. Because I've noticed they do little things like that only a fan would know a lot of their things.
Yeah. Basically...
I think that's broken. There's no way that's legit. With the eyes hidden like that. Somebody forgot to fix that and it's going to go back.
There's a way you can do it. If you smash both the eyes before you do the... There you go.
I have a question. That's Sigma's little symbol, right?
Yeah.
But also...
It's a Sigma.
It looks a lot like the boss that you're about to face after this. But, if he goes bad in a split second, when did he get the time to make his own fucking symbol? Well, I know it basically is a Sigma, but
that's what it is. It is a Sigma. I mean, that's what that symbol
the
is.
Coloration, come on, Sigma.
How long did it take to make that? My name's Sigma. I'm going to put a Sigma over a couple triangles. Keep with the whole math thing here. Make myself look smart. Done.
I think we discussed this before, but I was not to them. That it's kind of neat.
Don't refer to them as them.
The people of the interwebs. But it's kind of interesting that they didn't stick with the cookie cutter way of introducing the bosses again.
Oh, you mean like the room with
but at the same
all
time,
of the...
it also ruins some of the assault.
What the hell? I've never seen that move.
Yeah, this is how I do it. I do him.
I bet you do him.
Oh, I do him. He's doing good.
There you go.
Like he wants to be done. Take it easy to flex. Watch you charge one, charge one. You get the free shot. Like, how would I do? I I lock it on that, and I make them do that, and then I just destroy it. I know it's really dumb in the long way, but when I do him third, without having the weapon.
See, I totally didn't even know that worked.
It
I mean,
keeps him locked down because it's not and if I time it right, I can hit him with and he doesn't do a whole lot of spinning around.
yeah.
Which is where I can get at.
I'm just always taking an armor off, so I didn't even know that he had a.
That's what makes it. That's the only thing that makes it so difficult. Is you always want to shoot at him. And, you know, I have to give them props for that because a lot of bosses in this game are similar. I mean, you have to admit there's a lot of bosses, but you know, you have 8 out of 64 bosses.
And that's not counting, you know, all the ones from, well, I mean, the Sigma bosses, and, you know, if you want to stretch it back to Mega Man.
The entry stage bosses.
I mean, you know, you gotta think, you know, all the, you know, 8 robot masters in every game, and then the Wily stage bosses.
So, I mean, this mechanic, for example, that right there, the fact that he absorbs charge shots, is a really unique mechanic you don't see in any other boss I can think of. And it's interesting. You know, I give them props for that.
Well, then, like, what is it, X7 or X8 that has the Burn Rooster?
Yeah, it's like...
I mean, at this point in time, I mean, A, you've already done Boys Heatniks, but I mean...
Which is basically flaming storming.
Yeah, but still, I mean, Burn Rooster, why don't you just call him Flame...
By the way,
why don't you just call him Flaming Cock?
Flaming Cock. Yeah, you mentioned it, that actually... I never looked up those two again.
Burn Rooster, Flame Cock.
Oh, it's this guy. Nemesis.
Nemesis. Speaking of which, Operation Raccoon City, Nemesis is a bastard. He carries around a fucking Gatling gun
I can remove
and just mows
By the way, I really
everything
love my
down.
magic in this boss. I think when I do it this way, it's literally the easiest. What's that? That's second.
That's, you took that from me.
You already take that from me.
Yes.
It felt natural. I swear to God.
You just watched me do that like 20 minutes ago.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my whole strat for him.
My strat too. Everybody, hold on, he just copied that. I think you guys Mario. You go balls. What's next? I forget. It takes the underwater guy out of water.
Clearly.
You know what? For fun, I'm gonna fight this guy with a weapon.
No,
I never have done it.
Just use the weapon.
Okay, we'll use the weapon, but I don't think I've ever done it without the weapon. I don't remember. Because I've always had the weapon. Chopin's always been first. So, when would I ever face this guy without the weapon in his hand?
Mostly what it boils down to at this point is the fact that we're doing this all as one continuous shot instead of busting it up into clips. So the poor people are already having to sit here for like an hour's worth of the game anyway. That's not a speed run by any stretch.
It's not a slow run. We haven't died yet. Yeah. Awesome did, but I mean, as far as like in 2 out the weapon. Oh, that trash. We just said explode. Oh, what?
Fail.
Yay. I can't change weapons either.
Law fail. Did he use his own weapon against him?
What the hell? I'm like, he's gonna hate these torpedoes.
He isn't Metal Man. Mega Man 2. Use Metal Man's blade against every robot master, including Metal Man.
Yeah, that's something I didn't like about 2, or not 2, but just in general, the old Mega Man games, is their super effective weapons.
A lot of things didn't make sense. Yeah, I can agree with that.
You know what? This is going to be a really far-fetched concept. But but
coming from you, nothing is far-fetched.
Like in early America, the concept of freedom is kind of odd. All to do with own land and all that jazz. It's kind of fucked up concept. It took till now, and not completely today, but a lot more till now that everything's a little equal and fair and symmetrical. And apparently, that's the way it is with Zero too. Because look at 0 and 3 compared to X. X gets all the showtime. 0 can get look at 4. They get a little better, but like 0 gets no arm pieces. He can't collect anything. You pick him, you're stuck with him. And then half of, partly some of his weapons he gets are armor upgrades, more or less.
Yeah.
So that leaves 0 in a really hard spot, and it's not super effective against a lot of enemies. And then, like Shipuga he gets, that can't even be used against Web Spider because Web Spider's in the air.
Yeah.
It's just like, really? You don't think 0 needs the help, but...
Right.
It's just kind of like it took them till 5 or 6 to really get 0 fair and on par with them. I don't know if that's just I guess that's just a concept apparently.
Well, I mean, at this point in time, you got to think. The only one that's getting any daylight anymore is 0.
Sadly, and it's kind of disappointing, really. What's in with Tron? I love Tron to death. And, she's always gonna be popular with Marvel vs. Capcom, and that's already more popular now than Mega Man. By far.
Yeah.
Mega Man is dying off. To think that they canceled Legends 3 and then they threw Tron, the bad guy, from their least popular, series. Why?
Tron really isn't a bad guy.
Bad girl.
Oh.
She is necessary,
Yeah.
When Legends you fight, the bond's a lot more often.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the main bad guy never really is.
And her brother looks like Super Sentai Goku.
He's already grandpa. Super grandpa.
Ooh, what a grab. Don't forget D-Rex's weakness is the...
I was like, yeah, there's at least going to be a little bit more stage left before I have to fight D-Rex. Nope. Right here.
Yep. Look at this. It could be worse.
Yeah.
It could be a lot worse.
It could be the 2 spiders. Now, I'm going to use a weapon. Normally I would be like, I'm going to use a weapon on this guy, but I really don't. I can't remember if I'm good at it or not.
Up in the corner. And then dash out.
Like I'm going to follow directions like a good boy. Stay here and get hit like a idiot.
I can see that.
You believe it.
Yeah, I can definitely. I definitely believe the statement.
Look, let's grab him. Oh, you go.
Yep, I get Sigma. Whoop, dude, fucking dude. Oh, we got the dude. I haven't fucking used it yet.
Yeah. We had to do it. It's like the thing,
Yeah,
it's complete.
Yeah,
You gotta get head over.
let's complete.
Someone's probably going to troll us. Oh, you didn't get to talk too long?
No!
Talk too long? Really?
How do I do it? Inform me, internet.
We're both pulling up like 4 computers at once trying to Google anything we can find about Pokemon Unix 1.
Find some shady ass website. It's posted right under how to bring Eris back to life in 7. It's hilarious to see that there are
with Meryl and Otacon.
There are still like forum posts that
That's actually pretty funny.
the game came out in 97, I believe.
That's ridiculous. But someone's posted on a forum, during this day and time, and find out that's not true. I don't.
Well, dude, it's no worse than the fucking truck in Pokemon Blue version.
What Pokemon?
Oh, you never heard the
Please enlighten me.
Okay,
I'd love to hear it.
one of the playground tales back in the day
Oh, that's the
was there's, for whatever fucking reason, I mean, and this is legit, like, I can show you the program code, show you exactly how to do it, show you what's happening. There's a fucking truck in Pokemon Blue. What you have to do is you have to trade over a Pokemon that knows Cut. So that way you skip the SS. And you progress through the game as normal. Just you already have Cut, so you don't have to go get it.
For some reason, I didn't think that was possible. You can't skip the SS game. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, you trade our Pokemon that has Cut, so you have no reason to go on the SS hand.
Yeah.
And literally, like, what you do is just progress through the game normally until you have Surf. And once you have Surf, you go back to the SSN. You know, it's still there, so you can still maneuver. Because, you know, once the SSN's gone, you can't go back down there. But you just surf to the right, and there's an island there that's got a truck sitting on it. The truck does nothing. But one of the playground tales was if you use strength 100 times on a truck, it would move, and Mew was underneath. That's how you got Mew. It was one of the many, like, you know, crockpot theories that was, you know, how to get Mew.
When you heard it, though, did it make you so happy? You think I could go home and get Mew? You know, you were at school and you were sitting on the playground and you were like, oh my god, it's like you just heard the best news ever.
Well, the fucked up thing is I can actually get Mew now. I mean,
legitimately?
It's really easy to do.
I think
it's the RNG method. I mean, most RPGs have like a way to manipulate the random number generator, which is, you know, the brain of the game, determines, you know, who comes out where.
Do we have our subtitles?
Yeah.
This is pretty much towards the video, we're rambling on. Okay,
I'm talking about Pokemon.
It's like Jordan playing Grand Theft Auto on the phone, driving in the middle of nowhere for 30 minutes. He gets off the phone and he's like, where the fuck am I? And why am I riding a bicycle? Dude, there was this kid at school, and I knew him for a long time, and we used to actually call on the phone. We'd sit on the phone and play Pokemon
I'm going
together.
to see if I can hit Valgorder with the Hadouken.
You can do it.
Nope.
If you could have, though, dude, I would have literally sucked your dick right here.
Ew.
No, don't lie. But it would have been fucking cool.
I've done it before. It's really hard.
Well, I don't count. I gotta
He
see
fucking jumps
You're
over.
like that.
It's a lot easier to do in Maverick Hunter X because the Hadouken's so much bigger, and it almost comes out faster too. Because
how many start frames I have? We're going to start a frame.
are we literally gonna bust down frame data here?
Yeah, frame data, bro. To be honest, you could literally break this game into frame data if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
You know, each move has a different, you know, travel speed, which is corresponding to frames.
Yep. I mean, you could bust down anything in frame data. It's just, you know, the only
WWE 2012.
no. let's not.
Yeah, they do that already.
Well, I mean, would that even, like, the frame data in that one even really matter? Oh shit!
When I get my ass pulled by my coach on a daily basis playing that game, I'm like, yeah.
Well, I mean, does it have like punishment? I mean,
Yeah, it kind of does. I'll have to sit down with you and play it, man. We'll fuck around. We'll give it a fighting game verdict. But what I was saying earlier was, I had this guy who said at school all the time. We would actually argue on the phone before I had to record the internet. And we would sit there and play, you know, gold versus on the phone. We started together, and we would play through it together on the phone.
I love that we're fucking fighting the final boss, which is, you know, some people consider to be like, you know, really hard and fucking some bullshit, you know, like nonsense.
But I would be mean to him sometimes, and I would tell him that I would give him those little stories, you know, those playground stories. I would make them off my head, and I would make them the hardest fucking shit to do ever. And this dick would go do them. And then it would make me feel bad. Do you feel like a man? Or completely like... It's true.
Everyone had done that, though. I mean, at some point in time, everyone has either fell victim to that story or has come up with one themselves.
I think it's pretty ridiculous fucking story, especially in gold and silver. I would have him go to specific spots
and do like various. Yeah.
That was sad. If that guy's listening.
Turns out to be like he's your boss.
He would definitely fire. So if you go to the back room and clean this 30,000 times in a row to get a raise. I go back and clean 30,000. He's like, no, I'm not.
I was just fucking with you. Oh, and that's the joy of you living in a right-to-work state, is he can literally do that.
All I have to do is be like, I'm sorry, sir. I actually realized the armor on the suit is actually pretty cool. He probably should build a suit.
I never... Yeah, he didn't really put a lot of thought into that. Maybe he didn't have time. That's what he was working on. You know, we went through the game a little too fast. Maybe if you take like 3 days to go through the game.
Yeah, that was very interesting. If that was something that you could do. If it was.
You know, I mentioned Operation Raccoon City a little bit ago. One thing that I was doing the other day, and I always love doing this in video games. It's like, I reached a part, I'm not going to spoil anything because the game's brand new, but I reached an area that, activates a self-destruct mechanism. Big surprise, a Resident Evil having a self-destruct area. But it's like, they hype it up. It's like, okay, you got to get out of here. This thing's going to blow up. You're all going to die. Blah, 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 blah. You ever just set the controller down in an area where, like, you're not going to get hit by a zombie, like, go make a sandwich, and just, like, let the game just sit there and laugh at the fact that it never actually blows up. That.
Let me guess. Did it actually blow up?
No, it didn't actually blow up.
Let me guess. The one time.
But we've completed X1.
Yeah, that was actually rather fun.
Oh, I did not realize you could pause there.
I don't think you can. I think that's... I know it's only one of those things. Jordan, it's the same. I swear to God, I've tried skipping that. I'm pretty sure that's... Isn't there a lot of Mega Man X endings like this? Or a lot of Mega Man endings in general?
Yeah.
That have a very similar closing sequence.
Man.
I really like the epilogue music for this.
Yeah, the music here is really good.
I think that's part of the appeal of Mega Man games for me, is always in the music.
One thing that I do, I'm going to show you here in a minute, because you're gonna want to download this, and I'm gonna put more exposure out here. But one of the best video game remix websites is, of course, Overclocked Remix, ocremix.org. If you've not been there, please go there.
I'm gonna go
it's
there
one of the best. That's all they do. They made the soundtrack for Street Fighter 2 HD Remix.
Really?
Yeah,
Cool.
Capcom hired them to do the soundtrack because they're so good.
Jeez.
Well, they do. I mean, and everything they release for free. It's amazing, amazing remix music for any game that you could possibly think of. They probably have a remix for it. Probably have several.
Do they have this?
That's what I'm getting to. They just released their biggest project ever. It's like an unholy amount of songs, but they did a remix albums for every song X1 through 6.
When this video's over, can we go look at it right now?
Yes, that's what I'm going to show you,
We
showcase
post
next.
a link to that in our video.
Yeah,
So that they was able to see that.
great idea. Remind me when this gets posted, and we'll put a link down in the description. 1 to OC Remix, and then 2 to the download page, because like I said, everything OC Remix does, they do for free. So, I mean, they just distribute awesome free music, and trust me, I mean, if you've not been there, you're gonna thank me. If you didn't get anything else out of this entire video, yeah, definitely. So yeah, it shows
Spiky Crusher, yeah. I'm sure if you see Bone Bat G, you probably would know what enemy that would go for.
It's the Udaboros.
Wow.
Ensuring complete global saturation.
Well, guys, we don't really know what we're going to call this new parasite virus thing. Let's go back through the credits. We'll change it to Ouroboros. It'll be great. They'll never see it.
Well, guys, I realized that this was a first run of this. Like I said, X1 is everyone's played it, everyone knows what happened, so it was more or less me and him just kind of bullshitting back and forth. while we finish this game off. The next one's like, especially X2, me and Jordan, neither one really know the game that well, so it'll be more gameplay-oriented commentary instead of just, random nonsense like this one was, because we know this game forwards, back, and sideways, and so do you, let's be honest here. But, I mean, just, if this one isn't as quality as you would have liked it to, just, understand that we really don't have that much to talk about. We're going to, break this game down any further than 1,000 places a day. Future installments will be a little more in-depth, probably a little more professional, too. Actually talking about, why we do like or dislike the world, things like that. But don't let that bit of information stop you from, letting us know what we need to improve on. Like, what is it that you guys like? What is it that you don't like? Exactly, because that's what we're doing it for. This is fun for us, but the ultimate goal is to, entertain you guys. If you guys aren't being entertained, then
Our goal.
yeah. So, and how do we, we're flying blind. This is a first run, a first episode. I know this is a lot different than some of my if I could talk. Some of my subscribers is a little different than what I typically do. I typically do reviews of lesser known titles. I kind of did a 180 here and did a very well-known series, and it's a full playthrough instead of just doing a little bit and then reviewing it.
And the fact you tack on that numerous other Megaman titles, pretty much any Megaman title that we can get up to.
Tatsunoko.
I think let's play.
Yeah. And of course, if you've been following my channel here recently, you see I've been posting up, like Marvel footage, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, there will be, there'll be a variety of stuff coming up to the channel here now that I have my capture card, I can do some more higher quality, and it gives me a lot more breathing room. So, with that being said, if there's anything else, clearly this, I have this project underway. I'm playing through the Mega Man games. We have some plans to work on Resident Evil at some point. But if there are some other games that you guys would like for us to do, post comments, send a message, let us know. Because like I said, this is all about you guys. So keep us in the loop. What do you want to see us play? What do you want to see me and him tackle?
Yeah. And if you guys have, if you recognize that name, you guys can pretty good. See something challenging. If you have any way or shape or fashion or let us know. We'll have a little box up to it.
Yeah. Do it all with the Buster. Do it with no armor upgrade. Whatever.
Guys, I believe that's going to be it for us. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.
Yeah, much appreciated, guys. I'll kill the mic right here and just let you enjoy the last little piece of Sigma talking here. I will catch you guys in the next episode.